I have question, and this is what the word marji and the word taqleed and muqallad. So alayna ilqal rasul wa alaykum al tafriq. This is they.
Yeah.
Thus, Abdul is not mustahid.
Yeah.
Mustahid is just a ordinary servant of it, but he has duty to do the
علينا
work.
إلقاء الأصول وعليكم التفريع. Okay, let me explain this hadith. What does this
Okay.
hadith mean? So
Let me complete,
al-usul, al-usul. Yeah, I understand. Oh, go ahead. You want to complete it? Go ahead, please.
Yeah. So similarly, man kana signan li nafsihi yaqalladu.
Oh, yeah.
Really
Okay,
match.
these two. Let me talk about these two hadith because they will it will take time.
Farja'u, and the root word is farja'u and the marji.
Okay. May Allah bless you, brother Ibn Shahid. I'm going to answer to your questions. First of all, the first hadith. علينا إلقاء الأصول وعليكم التفريع. So it's very important to understand a hadith and the context that they were stated by the holy imams alayhim assalam. Because mujtahideen, they do not study hadith in our houses, in our seminaries. A hadith are not taught, and very little research is done with respect to a hadith. A lot of time very superficial, and often wrong meanings are taken from a hadith. In today's age, in modern age, in current Arabic that we use, the word assal, the plural of which is usul, means a principle. So, based on current modern Arabic, and not even so modern, but for a few centuries, if you translate this hadith, it means we impart general directions, general principles. And the tafri' would mean that you make furu' thereof. Furu' means particular rulings on each subject. So that each mujtahideen would say that, look, Imam alayhi salatu wasalam said that they only give us general principles, and it's our job to make up or to formulate particular rulings for different situations. However, there are a few questions with regard to this understanding of hadith, because at the time of the holy imams alayhim wassalam, it was not commonly used, the word al-asl, the plural of which is as usul, to refer to general principles. Al-asl at that time was commonly used to refer to a book of hadith. Book of hadith. And for centuries, it was the parlance of muhaddithin that they referred to some books of hadith al-usul or al-asl. Which books of hadith? Those books of hadith that they were dictations of an imam alayhi salam. So if an imam alayhi salam gives a speech or talks and people are asking questions, and if you write down, that would be an asl. An asl. So by nature, these usul, and we have very famous usul al-arba'amiyah, the 400 usul, which were books of hadith. By nature, these books, because they were written in the presence of Imam alayhi salam, these books, every day, every hour, because of the conversations that took place, these conversations were not on one topic. So one person would ask about tafsir of Quran, the second person would ask about wudu. Third person will ask about Hajj. Other person will ask about Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Other person will ask about something historical. So these books of usul, one page would, or several pages, you would not find them to be on one topic. They would be on different topics. So Al-Imam alayhi salatu wasalam says, alayna ilqa'ul usul. It's incumbent upon us to deliver to you these usul. So you write down our sayings and these books of hadith, so you write down our dictations. And a lot of times also it happened that Imams alayhim salatu wasalam had books of their own companions. Books of hadith written by their credible companions, and they would give those books of hadith to other people for them to make copies of it or to write it down, or because they needed it. So this assertion, alayna ilqa'ul usul, it's our duty to hand over to you usul or impart to you usul. This refers to books of ahadith. وَعَلَيْكُمُ التَّفْرِيعِ, and you have to make furu out of it. Furu means branches. Because these books of hadith, al-usul, they were not dedicated to one topic, and they were not divided on various topics. So one page would contain a variety of topics. So if a person wanted to find out what is, for instance, the hadith that pertains to wudu in this book, it would be very difficult. It would be very difficult. Why? Because there's no table of content. It's not chapterized. And if you go page by page, every page contains every topic that was discussed in that session.
Right.
So علينا إلقاء الوصول وعليكم التفريع means this subject that Imam alayhi salatu wasalam, because if you read the lives of the companions of the Imams alayhi salam, vast majority of the companions of our Imams alayhi salam, they were authors. They were writers of hadith. Authors and writers of hadith. So when Imam alayhi salatu wasalam, majority of the companions are students of hadith, and they chronicle hadith, and they write hadith, and they're writers of books of usul. Imam alayhi salatu wasalam says, now that you wrote these usul, now you have to organize them. You have to chapterize them. Tafri', chapterization, to give each topic its appropriate hadith. And so it'll be more organized for people to refer to these books of hadith. So it's a very, very erroneous understanding of mujtahideen from this hadith. Now, second, even if we compromise and agree, okay, it's possible that this hadith would mean what mujtahideen are saying, that Imams alayhim salatu wasalam give general principles, and we have to apply them to particular situations. That is still does not justify taqleed. Because there are Imams alayhim salam, it's true, they gave us general principles. Not all their ahadith are general principles. The vast majority of their ahadith are for particular situations, but some ahadith are general principles, such as لا تنقص اليقين بالشك, that if you're certain about something, do not give up your certainty because you are doubting. Or everything is clean for you until you have certainty it's not clean, it's najis. So these are general principles that could be applied on thousands and thousands and thousands of specific particular situations, right? And every Muslim can do it, every Shia can do it. If you understand this hadith, that when everything is clean for you. This book is clean. Although I bought this notepad from the store. It could be najis, but Imam alayhi salam says it's clean. Until I am certain that it's najis. So my shirt, I doubt whether it's najis or clean. I say no, it's clean because I was certain it's clean. It's not become najis. I don't have certainty it's become najis. So do you have to be mujtahid? Do you need taqleed to do this? This is a general principle given by the Imam alayhi salatu wasalam on this subject. Now the second hadith, that you referred to, brother Ibn Shahid. Okay, Imam alayhi salatu wasalam said, وَأَمَّا مَنْ كَانَ مِنَ الْفُقَهَاءِ صَائِنًا لِنَفْسِهِ حَافِظًا لِدِينِهِ مُخَالِفًا لِهَوَاهِ مُطِيعًا لِأَمْرِ مَوْلَاهِ فَلِلْعَوَامِ أَنْ يُقَلِّدُوا. So this hadith is part of a long hadith in the book of Tafsir of Al-Imam Al-Hassan Al-Askari alayhi salam. And Sistani, Khuyi, Wahid Khurasani, these very famous and credible mujtahideen of our era, they consider this hadith weak, unreliable. So based on the stance of mujtahideen with regard to this hadith does not prove taqleed anyways. However, that's not my position, that this hadith is weak. I consider this hadith very, very credible. However, what does this hadith mean? This hadith is not talking about taqleed. Because you have to take the words of Imam alayhi salatu wasalam in the context that it was imparted. And Imam alayhi salatu wasalam, in this long hadith in the tafsir of Imam Hassan Allahyari alayhi salam, about which I have given a lecture in English about this specific hadith, is talking first about Jewish people and Christian people. how they cannot read books of Moses and book of the Bible. They cannot read at that time. Now of course they can read. At that time, people could not read, most common Jewish and Christian people, so they relied on their scholars. And their scholars would read for them erroneously because they were corrupt. The priests were corrupt. They would change the words and tell them wrong things. And they will accept these narrations blindly and unquestionably without verifying them. And they knew their scholars were corrupt. So Imam alayhi salatu wasalam have said that they are doing taqleed of their scholars. So what taqleed has been used in this hadith is not following the opinion of a jurist. It is the acceptance of a narration from someone. He could be corrupt or he could be uncorrupt. So Imam alayhi salatu wasalam said to the Shia that Shias are also worthy of blame and worthy of criticism if they find someone who is corrupt, who does not have a good character, a decent character, and he is a degenerate person. If whatever he narrates from Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam, you accept it blindly. No. However, وَأَمَّا مَنْ كَانَ مِنَ الْفُقَهَاءِ, those amongst the narrators of hadith, the scholars of hadith, who have these four qualities, صَائِلًا لِنَفْسِهِ, he is concerned about himself and his fate, that he should not become worthy of God's hellfire. Silent. حَافِظًا لِدِينَهِ, he should be someone who's concerned about religion, who wants to protect religion and defend religion. مُخَالِفًا لِهَوَى, he should be someone who is struggling against his own lust, his own personal whims and desires. مُطِيعًا لِأَمْرِ مَوْلَى, and he follows Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam to the word. Is dedicated and devoted to following Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam. These four qualities, if you find in someone, then you accept our hadith from them unquestionably, without any reservation from such a person. So taqleed in this hadith does not mean following someone's opinion, as taqleed means today. In this hadith, taqleed means acceptance of hadith, from whom you should accept hadith, receive hadith. May Allah bless you, Ibn Shaykh.